Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here, Retro Crypto YouTube channel. It is May 19th at 2:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. Wow, guys. It's not too much I can say. The market's picked up, as you can see behind me on this beautiful wall back there. But we're all going through it right now, guys. It's just Bitcoin is just it's kind of stuck in this rut. HEX per value is down. It's all so depressing. We're all kind of working through it the best way we can. What's going on with PulseChain? There's just so much for us to talk about. So before I get started, gotta ask you guys to do this. Please, please hit that like button, smash it, jump up and down on it. Just tap it one time. It's all you gotta do for me, guys. All right, I'll wait. Oh, did you get it? It was supposed to be a joke. Anyway, guys, please hit that like button. And also, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. YouTube loves it. It'll send more traffic, the more interaction I get from you guys. And least of all, don't forget, leave comments. All right. With all that said, here we go. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who has a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, now with all that said, guys, let's just jump right in. You're going to make sure you follow all the way to the end of this video. I do have some exciting stuff to go over when it comes to Hedron, but all right, let's go right at it, guys. Right now, Bitcoin is currently sitting at, let's go here. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $30,169. Ethereum is at $2,008. Stablecoin, we don't care. Well, I used to say I don't care about stablecoins, but after losing, I personally lost a nice chunk with Terra Luna. I care. I mean, it wasn't nowhere near my whole portfolio, but yes, I took a beating like many other people. Binance is actually doing well. Like I said the other day, XRP is 41 cents, Cardano's about 53 cents, Solana $52. I hate Solana. Polkadot's doing all right. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on in here, guys. You know they don't put HEX on Coin360 like they're supposed to. I shouldn't even be using them because of that. Why am I using Coin360? I don't know. All right, guys. So starting with the first chart here with HEX, comparing it to USDC, you're going to see that HEX has dropped down 31%. So what I did was I charted it at the 15-cent marker, basically, is where it got to on that last run, and that was on May 15th. And since May 15th until now, we have dropped 31.69%. Now, granted, it's not just HEX, it's the entire crypto market, so there's nothing really to be fearful of or upset about it. It's one of those things. It is what it is. We're all waiting for PulseChain. PulseChain, where are you? Richard Hart, where are you? You know what I mean? Richard Hart, I should say where are you, because he's very much so out there in front of us. He's just not saying what we want to hear, and it's kind of upsetting. I wish he never said 14 days, because that's the only thing, that's my only inkling of hope, is like, why would you say 14 days? There's nothing good that can come out of that by not doing it within that 14-day range. So I'm just eagerly waiting for PulseChain like the rest of you. I literally just sit around and I'm waiting, and it's kind of, and then there's people out there saying things like on the message boards like, oh, you must have sacrificed more than you should have, or blah blah blah, and I'm like, you know what, you can go eat up, whatever, you know what I mean. But anyway, I do have faith in Richard Hart. I do believe in the project. I'm just going to view this whole bear market period as a buying opportunity. Like I've said in the past, I've written this down from 2017 all the way down back up with Bitcoin, and I'm just going to treat it like a buying opportunity. I'm going to buy some more HEX at a discount rate. I do wish I sold some though. But anyway, that way I could buy a lot more cheaper, but that's so is life. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to jump to the next screen here. Oh, wow, wait, I just noticed something. Yeah, I just noticed I peak in volume, but it was nothing good about that. That was a sell-off we're in, so never mind. All right, guys. As I used to do all the time, when HEX is going through into these cauldrons like we are right now, it's just getting darker and more bleak. I like to stretch it all the way back to here. Say, where was HEX worth on May 19th, 1 year ago. And HEX was worth 1 year ago on May 19th, 4 cents. All right, so we're currently sitting at 10.8, 10.8 from 4 cents. That's still a nice hike, a jump up in value. But you know what? For the first time I did this, it did make me feel better. How about you? Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be like back here when I used to do it. It's like half a penny. 4 cents to 10. So it is what it is. We need PulseChain. Everybody's got a. And it's important that it works when it does come out, though. Don't get me wrong, but we desperately need PulseChain release before we see any improvement in this price action with HEX. I mean, we need some life in here, guys. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's keep going. Look at this. I see green everywhere. Not HEX. You know what? Matter of fact, I bet you if I go to Crypto Bubbles real quick here, let's see what Crypto Bubbles has to say about this whole situation, guys. And Crypto Bubbles, everybody's green but HEX. Look at that. I knew it. How did I guess? You know what I mean? All right. So that's where we're at, though. But now we are still on. Technically, we're still on a long-term uptrend, which is a good thing. Now, on a shorter time frame, starting from September 18th, we've been on a downtrend. But it's actually this downtrend's off a little bit. There we go. Boom. Okay. So yeah, so we're on a downtrend since September 18th, roughly. Yeah, there's not too much to say about that, really. It is what it is. But the good thing is we continue this uptrend here. We really haven't broken this trend. It's getting close, though, towards the end. Hopefully, actually, it's not really getting close yet. But yeah, that's where we are, guys. All right, let's jump over here. All right, the Bollinger Band set on the daily chart right now is very bearish. No crap. Knew that was. And still very bearish with the 4-hour chart. A lot of sell volume pressure. That's what HEX has to tell us these days. Looking at the charts for HEX, a lot of downward selling pressure, and it is what it is. Gotta ride it out, guys. Don't get weak-handed now. Diamond hands. This is the time when you should be buying. All right, this is the time when you're buying on a discount. This is the time when you're like, it's the hardest thing in the world to stay positive when the market's crashing. This is when you do it. This is when the millionaires are made. All right, anyway, it sounds nice, right? All right, so let's take a look here at the market cipher chart. And the market cipher chart has HEX bearish. I'm sorry, it's not market cipher. This is the Ichimoku chart. Ichimoku chart has HEX being bearish into the next 4 days. And if I look at it on the daily chart, that was a 4-hour chart. The daily chart actually has HEX going bullish sometime between now and roughly June 6th. So we'll have to keep our fingers crossed on that one. The volume down here is low. If you compare it here to here at the bottom of the screen, you can definitely see the difference in volume. HEX with the market cipher chart on the 4-hour chart is you got a change from previous trend right there. Then a bullish indicator, bearish, short sell signal, bearish continuation. Nothing to be excited, and a lot of downward pressure here. Yeah, let's look at the daily chart real quick, see if it's any better. Daily chart actually has a sell signal that came up on May 14th, and nothing changed. Yeah, HEX is on a downward spiral, guys, and there's no bottom that I see yet. Like I said, just stay positive and just ride this wave. Let's take a look at this with the 2-hour chart just for giggles. Now, the 2-hour chart is very bad, but you got to remember the 2-hour chart is very volatile. It changes quickly. But there is, on the 18th, which was yesterday, there was a blood diamond and a sell signal, which is very, very bad. And then it does have indicated some manipulation today. So there's potential manipulation with the HEX pricing today. So, and that occurred roughly around 8 a.m. this morning. So, yeah, HEX is bearish. There's nothing positive right now for it. On the Bollinger Bands has it being oversold. RSI has HEX being oversold. And a fear and greed indicator has HEX on the bearish side of things. So, yeah. There's nothing positive for HEX right now that's in our favor. We're just got to ride this wave out, guys, plain and simple. Now, let's take a look at the overall total market cap for crypto, and you're going to see that the support for the overall crypto market, HEX, Bitcoin, everything. You're going to see that it is holding out quite well here at the support line, and that support line has been holding since May 12th. So that's very good. That's some stability. As you can see, our all-time high was back here, what, 2.97. Right now we're sitting at 1.269. All right. The moving averages for the overall crypto market cap, we're in a little bit of a nope. I was about to say a tug of war, but it's not. The 20-day was just rejected by the 50-day, and it is still underneath of it. You can see if I make this bigger. That's on the 4-hour chart. And the 100-day and 200-day are moving right along. Nothing good, nothing positive. We are in a bearish market, guys, in a bearish trend. No, this ain't no trend. This is a bearish market. All right. Had this little bearish pennant. But, yeah, October was bearish, and we actually broke through. I drew it yesterday, messing around with my wife, and we broke through, but we stuck back up in there. So I think I have to redo this, guys. This is void now, this is all good problems. So when you're charting, when you run across something like this is when you're like, all right, I'll take that. So what we're going to do is we're going to redo this. I'm not going to do it as a pennant no more. And I want this to be a wedge. And the whole goal of the wedge is to see, are we going to break north or south? And I got this funny feeling we're going to break north. And on top of that wedge, additional to that wedge, should I say, I'm going to do my little trick here where I take, and what I want to do is I want to tighten up this pattern so that it's got to go one way or the other for me, basically. All right. So many words. So let me just remove. All right, let's do this. Cooperate. All right, so all right, let me gonna make me pause. Are you really gonna make me pause? I don't want to pause. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, if it's gonna bounce around between these two lines right now. That's what it's doing right now. All right. Now the goal is to have it break through the top of this wedge and head north. Then we know we're going bullish with Bitcoin, which is a strong possibility. But there's also a possibility that we will break through there and then go southward. And then I like to draw in a I guess this would be like a rectangle thing, but this is my backup. So if we break up, say over here, or break down here, but then manage to still come around, it just helps me. If you watch my videos in the past, it'll make sense when it all comes into fruition. Trust me. Don't you like that? Trust me. Why the hell should I trust you? I don't know. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. I am actually about to start breaking my own rules, and I'm starting to consider longing and shorting the market, because that is where the money's made during a bear market. But as Richard Hart has always preached, that's where the vast majority of people lose their money. What do you guys think? Should I start to? Would you guys tell me? Leave it in the comments. Would you like to see me take $1,000? Nothing major. I ain't gonna have no heart attack over $1,000, and see if I can turn that $1,000 into $10,000. Or you can watch me lose my bum for you UK guys out there, or my arse for the the Australians, or you guys know what I mean. But what do you think? Should I go ahead and you guys want to see a series where I do some trading, where I short and long Bitcoin, only the larger market cap cryptos. I don't want to do the smaller stuff, but let me know what you think. I think it might be fun. And I see Crypto Bobcats out there doing it. And I was thinking about doing it last week. So now he's kind of beat me to the punch. I almost feel like a competition. Anyway, let me know if you find any interest in that. If you don't, I'm not going to do it. All right, I just want to do it for fun. And I'm kind of curious if I have what it takes, or am I going to be like everybody else and get wrecked? Like Richard Hart says, people get wrecked when they trade the market. Just leave a comment. All right. So anyway, to explain how this is going to work for me. So I think we're going to go north with Bitcoin right now. I don't have a lot to go with yet. Let's keep looking. The MACD is actually leaning towards the bullish side of things. That lags behind the market. Ichimoku, which predicts the future market, is this is the 4 hours, so it goes 4 days in advance. It's predicting some bullishness in the future for Bitcoin. Let's see, the daily chart, which goes all the way into June, is predicting bearishness for Bitcoin. All right. The Bollinger Bands for Bitcoin actually has Bitcoin on the overbought side of things. That is nice. And that is on a 4-hour chart, and the RSI is also on the overbought side. And if you're a greed indicator, has a little bit of greed in there. Not a lot though. All right. Now over here. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna jump back over here. If any of you are traders out there, you happen to catch what I saw, because I did do a video on it the other day, and it was obvious that Bitcoin was on a downward trend, and now it's turned around and swung up. This is the importance of doing stop loss. So if any of you guys are trading out there and you don't have a stop loss currently set, make sure you get those stop loss set, because that's how you get wrecked when you trade. All right. Got to be careful. It's so easy. I've lost money already in the past, but I've learned a lot this year. All right. All right, back over here. Now we're gonna go to the Bitcoin with the Bollinger Band. It's not Bollinger Bands. No. This is the moving exponential at the moving average exponential, and the 4-hour chart is actually looking good for Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is actually crossed over that little magic line of mine in the middle, and it's showing bullish tendencies. Is it there yet? Hell no. But is it really showing major improvement and starting to go bullish? Very much so. You want to keep your eyes close on Bitcoin. We need to get some more support going on in here, but that is definitely bullish. There's potential there. Now, if you go to the daily chart, you're going to see Bitcoin is still extremely bearish when it comes to the daily chart. All right, here. Bitcoin with the 4-hour chart. We had a blood diamond and a sell signal yesterday. Made my heart drop. And then it did drop a little bit, actually, but it didn't drop as far as I thought it would. I thought it was going to go down to like $25 range and 25,000 range, and it did not, which is kind of impressive. That's actually a good thing, guys. Now it's the trick is to figure out where are we going with this. So let's go ahead and look at this with the 2-hour chart. This is my knockoff market cipher, and yeah. All right, so this was a blood diamond and a sell signal, another sell signal. This is vicious, like abandon ship, sell. All right, but we swung around here and changed the previous trend with 2 bullish indicators here. But the only problem is this is just a 2-hour chart. But in this case, it does tell me that Bitcoin is swinging around in the right direction, and this might just get interesting, guys. And oh my word, look at this. I see Luna over here. I lost my butt on that one. It's up 16%. Interesting. All right. So, yeah. So that's it for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's bearish, bullish. I would rank Bitcoin as being bullish today. I rank HEX as being bearish today. And yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. Now, time for the exciting stuff here. Yep. All right. Oops, y'all saw it already. Just a little taste of what's to come for us. If you're patient, all right? I'm very excited about this next screen, if you can't tell. All right. Anyway, first things first. Let's look at Hedron real quick here. Hedron is, according to the moving averages, there's absolutely nothing at all to be excited about Hedron. Hedron's price is down today. It's at 10552, and it really hasn't done anything. So there's nothing really to chart with Hedron. It's been definitely just dropping. All right, so, but here's the good news with Hedron. Let's go over here. Remember I said a Hedron, what we're really waiting for to happen with Hedron is for adoption to occur, okay? Now, once you stake through all right, so if you have an active stake with HEX, you can mint your Hedron tokens here, okay? Anybody can do this, anybody that has staked. But once you stake through Hedron, and it's called an active occurrence. I believe what they call it. What they call it? Doesn't matter. All right. Once you have an active occurrence, that's what I'm gonna call it today. Once you stake actively through Hedron, so you go to create a staking instance through Hedron. So once you stake through here, like this stake here particularly, you could then take an advance against your you can take a loan and you'll receive HDRNs as a loan. But the trick is you got to pay it back within a certain amount of time that you agree upon. Now, what happens though is that as people take these loans out, what do people love not to do? Pay their bills. So these bills that aren't paid are then going to be placed up for auction. Now there's no current auctions, but look at this. Advances in default. And so these are guys that loans are actually in default and actions. So it's like in 12 days, 12 days. So I'm assuming there's a days in 8 days. As these days count down, this is when you can actually put bids, and then it goes to liquidation auctions, and then you place bids against these guys. Now, I really don't see any particularly large. Let me double check something. B shares. What is the B share? I don't know. This is kind of a. I got a funny feeling B shares is like right here, but I'm still learning. But the part that makes me excited is this: only half of Hedron's really been used thus far. This is the big part. This is the part where it all comes together, because you're going to have people actively buying up stakes that they've defaulted or loans that they've defaulted on. This is pretty cool stuff. This is think out of the box kind of stuff, but really cool. I don't think any of these were really that large though. So let's see, 39.6 B shares, Mentable, Hedron, 34,000, starting bid. Oh yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, these are actually sizable, guys. These are bigger than I thought they would be. So yeah, this is pretty damn cool. I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but yeah, you guys better go over to Hedron and take a look around. This project is coming into adoption, and I knew it was going to take some time. This is huge. If nobody's looking at Hedron, you heard it from here first. Retro Crypto, Dwight. Yeah, and I'm just playing, but this does have me pretty excited, guys. I was jumping up and down when I saw this earlier. This is huge for Hedron. So Hedron, I think, is going to be making a big swing around in the very near future. And I wasn't going to buy a big chunk at its lower levels where it's at currently, but I'm starting to rethinking things right now. Really thinking about it, guys. But that's pretty cool. All right. Let's take a quick peek over here. Maxi, I didn't even check this earlier. Maxi's downward trend. They are currently sitting at. Oh wow, they're sitting at that. Remember I did a Fibonacci in my last video? 18 cents. I think it was 18 and a half cents was a magic buy zone. Look where we're at. 18 and a half cents roughly, guys. Hey. You gotta love charting. When you learn how to chart, it's really not that hard. It just takes a little bit of effort. And wow, it's a sweet spot to buy Maxi. So if you've been on the sidelines going, should I get some Maxi? I want some Maxi. I got left out. This is the moment when you want to get some of that Maxi. Now Maxi's highest level has been 26 cents. I'm sorry, not 26. 28 cents. But yeah, Maxi's definitely on a downward trend right now, and it's in a sweet zone if you want to pick some up. Pulse Doge is still sitting on $1. It's just bouncing around in here. It's not really doing anything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this a little bit better to follow. Boom. So it's just bouncing around in there. All right, but it has not been. It can't break. I'm sorry, not $1, a penny. It can't break that penny range. So it's trying though. We'll see if it gets there. It will get there eventually. P33 is. Why did I do this chart like this? Okay, P33 is just on a downward trend. It's This is not correct. From its original high. Let me get this. All right, so it's down 86% from its all-time high. So yeah. Now P33 was created by the same guys who created FreePulse.io. So it's the real deal. It's not something you want to sleep on necessarily. And Pulse Dogecoin. Why don't I have Pulse Dogecoin? I didn't do it the other day. I have to do it today. So let's go ahead and find Pulse Dogecoin. There we go. And Pulse Dogecoin is continuing a downward trend since the 14th. And we are currently sitting at $2.38. I took my profit. I took and sold that one and got HEX, guys. Straight up. That's what I did. I recommend that you think out of the box, and yeah, but I gotta make your own decisions. All right. So that's it for this video. And And yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave comments. And make sure you stay a Hexagon. Peace out.